YouTube is live.
Channel.
Hello, YouTube.
Hello, friends.
Facebook is on. Hello. Top of the morning to you, everyone.
Okay,
My
so
name is Earface.
I don't know where the book went. I had the book. Hello, guys. I
Hello.
am Tara, the author
My
of the
name is
Dining
your
on a Dime
mom.
Cookbook. How are you?
We are doing good. Yeah, it looks
good?
like we're live.
All right, we are having our Mother's Day sale at livingonadime.com. 25% off Dining on a Dime Cookbook, and you get a free menus on a dime. It's the menus right here that go with Dining on a Dime.
Yay.
Right there.
Mike's going to grab the link and paste it in there.
25% off. The code is Mother's Day,
Where
the
is that?
coupon code. We use coupon codes now. So if you want Dining on a Dime Cookbook and a free menus, we just throw it in, don't add it to your cart. Now, we are doing a special show today. We are doing a cook-off with Big Family Homestead.
And they cooked already today.
They cooked our Italian cream cake, which is in our 20th anniversary edition of Dining on a Dime. If you have the classic, it's not in there because it is a more expensive recipe because it uses cream cheese.
What? But they cooked it like professionals.
They did a great job, actually. I was pretty hungry. Only to find out after they had done it all that they don't like coconut. I was like, guys, I could have told you to do, I would have given you something else. So I felt bad after that.
Carrie says, I've never been so excited to see a carrot cake made.
So, poor Brad and Krista, they gagged down the coconut. But they said it was really
They
good.
seem to like it.
Well,
So
and
yay.
I called them afterwards because Krista made 2 batches, and she did one with shortening and one with butter. And I was curious if it's true that shortening makes things rise fluffier than butter. And guess what the verdict was? It does.
What?
Okay.
She said it wasn't a huge amount, but she said it was enough that it was significant that you could see that it was fluffier with the shortening. So that's why when a recipe calls for shortening, that's why you use shortening instead of butter. So anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. All right.
Well, shortening is vegetable.
It's mostly palm oil.
Vegetable oil?
Yeah. It's mostly palm oil.
Hello, everyone. So glad to see you here.
Is what it is. But
Oh, Cherry says, I looked and couldn't find them. They ended up coming on an hour later than we thought.
yeah, I forgot to ask them about that because I was sure that they told me 1 Central.
It may have been a time zone confusion.
I don't know. I was sure they told me 1, but I guess I must have been mistaken the first time in my life. So
Yes, Ruth said she noticed the cookbook did not. Oh, yeah, for the first time in your life. Ruth said she noticed the cookbook didn't have the oven temperature.
yes, so thankfully they did find that typo, and we are putting it in there. 325 is what the temperature is. So if you have the classic edition, just write it in there.
So
Okay.
Tracy asks, are we able to purchase your books and have them sent to Australia? Yes.
Yes.
The shipping is kind of pricey, but when we have a sale is probably the best time because that's the lowest it usually will
Yeah.
be.
Okay, so I bought brand new pans for this.
Woohoo!
They're special.
Well, they... Oh, I was gonna say, did they buy new tans too? I said, oh no,
Yeah,
they just had to.
Dave.
They weren't new, I guess.
Okay, before I talk about the pans, let me tell you what's going on here. So, we're doing this cook-off with Brad and Krista. Here's what we're doing. We are both doing a giveaway. I am giving away one of their e-cookbooks. They are giving away one of our Dining on a Dime cookbooks. And what you need to do is you need to be subscribed. And then you need to comment after the show. After my show, if you want to win one of their cookbooks, you need to comment after the show who you think won the cook-off. If you want to win one of our books, go to Big Family Homestead and comment on their Italian cream cake show that they did live today. And Monday, on both of our live shows, because they're live Monday evening too, both of our live shows, we are both going to be giving away a cookbook. Okay? Now, you can get our cookbook. Michael put a link in there. And then you can get their cookbook, and Mike will put a link in there. Now, let's get started. So,
Sorry, which link am I putting in?
for everybody's cookbooks.
Oh, right.
So, I bought brand new pans, and I got these at Big Lots for $3.50. They were actually closer to $3 because I had a 20% off coupon. But I wanted to tell you guys something, because we're trying to add more basic cooking tips in with our shows. When you're using a dark pan like this, so if it's dark, here's the difference. See the difference? Okay. So when you have a dark nonstick pan like this, you need to lower your temperature of your oven 25 degrees.
Really? Why?
And the same is true with glass. So if you have dark or glass, you need to lower your oven temperature 25 degrees because it will burn. So if you don't, then it will burn your whatever you're cooking, okay? So that little tip there. All right, so butter the pans. I'm going to do that in just a minute. And then cream the butter with a mixer. Now, she uses butter in this, so that's what I'm going to use. Yes, dear?
Well, we had a question about the cream cake.
Okay.
I don't know if you want to answer that one now or after
Sure.
this recipe's done. Okay. Kathy, carrot cake's not my favorite, but I'm open to maybe try this one. Will be a hard choice. Italian cream cake looked divine. What makes it Italian cream cake?
I have no idea. Google it. Let
Wait.
Mike Google that for you. I have no idea.
Probably what I'm going to come up with is a recipe.
And this recipe is the recipe I got from my good friend Kathy when I lived in southeastern Colorado on my little homestead on the prairie.
Oh, other people have Italian cream cakes.
Well, yeah, but you have to say, why is it Italian? Why is it called Italian cream cake?
Because Luigi made it.
The cake, popular throughout the southern United States, has its origins in Texas, where for some mysterious reason it's always been called Italian cream cake. See, nobody knows. That's funny.
Wait, was that from my
I don't know. But I
Is
got
there
this
anything
from
remotely Italian about Italian cream
I got
cake?
this from my good friend Kathy, who lives in southeastern Colorado, so not too far from Texas. And then apparently, I was talking to Mom, and she said that she used to make this all the time, although I have absolutely no memory of her ever making it. So, I don't know. Okay, so we're going to cream our butter. Which apparently is not as softened as I thought it would be.
So they're saying it seems to be a southern United States recipe with an Italian name. I'm serious, because a lot of people will name recipes based on a person who originally made a similar recipe.
I don't know.
Protein. See, I think Jennifer has it.
What?
I think Jennifer has the right answer. She says, I think an Italian moved to Texas. LOL.
Probably.
Well, it's
Probably. Okay, so then we're going to add our sugar.
It's like my family in Louisiana making French food.
Yeah. What do you guys think of my new canisters? Aren't they cute? Look at that. I got it for $4 at Big Lots. I'm so happy. Ellie broke my canister. Not on purpose, but I've been looking for new canisters, so I was super happy.
also sharing the link to the video Big Family Homestead did with this recipe because they have a recipe in the video.
What?
So you can see what the ingredients
It's
are.
hot in here. Is it hot in here?
Yes.
You think it's hot? It's like 71.
No, it's hot in here.
You crazy
Jeff
guy.
needs a fan.
You need a fan?
Yes, Jeff needs a fan.
There you go. Okay, so we've got our butter and sugar cream there, okay? Now, we are going to take and put in our flour in another bowl. All right, 2 cups of flour there.
For those of you who missed Big Family's version, it will still be on their channel at Big Family Homestead on YouTube.
Yep.
And is it Monday that the drawing is happening?
Monday, yeah.
So you have until Monday to enter the drawing for the free Dining on a Dime that they're
Yep.
giving away.
All right, there's baking soda. And now cinnamon. Normally I don't buy cinnamon in these humongo things, but they didn't have my small ones that I normally get, so I had to get this one, yes. Yeah.
Kathy, I was wondering that too.
What?
Are we voting on the recipe or the performance?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know.
It's a very subjective vote.
I think we're both pretty cool, so, you know, I think we err a little bit on the side of more coolness, but, you know, that's because Krista has Brad, so what can you do with that? Poor Krista. Everyone give a thumbs up if you feel bad for Krista. Of course, apparently now you are Brad's safe space.
I know, I heard him saying
Now,
that.
I really want to know what that exactly means, because that is a little strange. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to alternate between eggs and flour mixture. You okay? Oops, and it just happened. There's an eggshell trying to get in there, and I got it. Woo!
Yay.
Okay.
Nice break.
Jack's cheeks look rosy. Must be warm. Yes.
Well, it's only like, what's the temperature say on the thing, Jack?
It's not
It
actually. It doesn't
It's
feel
not that
Yeah,
hot.
it's pretty hot.
What? Jack, go over and see what the temperature is.
Haven't been in a cold room all day.
What is it?
100.
It is not 135.
71.
It's 71. Alright, so there's 1 egg and 1 flour.
It's actually 234.
Oh, stop
In
it.
Kelvin. No, not really.
He's doing degrees in Kelvin.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder you're hot.
Okay. Three eggs. Now, this would make a great Easter cake too, or Italian cream cake would, but so would this one.
So we're getting a lot of questions about the recipe. It's actually in the Big Family Cookbook, and
Yes.
I'm also sharing a link to their video that has that recipe in it
Yep.
as well.
All right. Woo!
Smells good.
Okay, now we're gonna add our carrots.
That's a lot of carrots.
Just dump it right on in there.
I will.
Nothing
Thank you.
delicate about that.
And vanilla. Oh, I used the wrong vanilla. I was gonna show you guys my vanilla. Okay, so hold on. So on page, where's dining? Oh, I don't have the 20th. Oh shoot, come up for a minute, Dave. Okay, so in dining, we have this recipe that is just so wonderful. It's on page, let's see, where is it? Here it is, page 303 in the classic. I don't know which one it is. Homemade vanilla!
What? I heard you talk about that on their show today.
So apparently, I don't know why the opposition. I should have asked when I called them, but Brad and Krista don't like regular vanilla from the store, and I didn't catch why. But if you want to make your own homemade like I have,
Woo! You're bringing out the good stuff.
so here's the
How
thing.
much is that? How much volume
This
is that?
is, I have no idea.
A lot of vodka.
I don't see a volume on here.
Oh, here. 1.75 liters, almost 2 liters. So,
Straight vodka.
so here's the thing. I was
You want to
clean.
be showing the label?
Why?
Okay. It's fine.
That's how you make it.
So-
Vanilla, though, Dad.
So I was cleaning out my freezer, and I found some vanilla beans that I had forgotten about, and my sister-in-law needed some. And so on the way,
Big Family Homestead says, what? No measuring?
I did measure.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you measured it ahead of time, did you? Is that what you did? Because I saw, like, with the carrots, you just went, boom.
Well, I had 3 cups of carrots in the thing.
Oh, okay.
No, it was measured. I measured it. So, so we were going to the thrift store, and we drove by the liquor store. I'm like, oh, I gotta pull in there and get some vodka. So I got this much vodka for $9. And I put probably 6 or 7 vanilla beans in here, and it's only been sitting for 5 weeks. So it needs to go another about 2 weeks or so. But then I can go get another jug and just do it again, and I can do that about 3 or 4 times before my vanilla beans get used up. Now, this will probably last us till we're dead.
Looks like a whiskey bottle. Why is it in a bottle that looks like a...
Well, because it is vodka.
What?
So it's vodka and vanilla beans. That's how you make real vanilla. Is you just put vanilla beans, slice them open, and put them in your vodka.
So if you buy real vanilla at the store, it actually
That's what it
has
is.
alcohol
Yeah.
in it. We've had people that question that before, but
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah.
So
And then if you're just having a rough day, you can just take a nip and nobody will even know. Okay, I'm mixing in the carrots.
Big
She
Family
says about 2 minutes, but I don't know why you need to go 2 minutes.
Big
That seems like
families-
an awful long time.
says Haitian vanilla is the bomb. We've never had it.
Well, so that's what they were saying, but I went and looked it up just before the show because I was curious. I heard them talking about it, but it didn't have very good reviews on Amazon.
Oh, it
So
smells like
I don't know if
vanilla.
those people were just being dorks or what.
Wait,
but
does the vodka turn into vanilla?
To
yeah.
the people on
Because it
Amazon.
smells like vanilla already.
So I'm spraying my pans here. My new pans special just for this show because I'm just cool like that. Okay, so scraping down the sides.
No, that's a stash of vanilla. Yes, Janice.
So does Brad not feel I'm doing justice to their cake?
I was looking for other comments, but so
Oh,
far,
dear. I hope I'm doing justice. It
what
looks
do you
really
think,
good.
Brad? Is she accurately representing the recipe so far?
Okay, so we're getting it put in the cake pan here. There's one.
Everybody's commenting on how huge that bottle of vanilla is.
So So I split up the vanilla beans between my sister-in-law and I, and we're both gonna have vanilla until we're dead.
So, some of the ingredients you had already pre-measured, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I measured everything. Did nobody think I measured anything?
Well, I'm just confirming because there were a couple questions, but well, I mean, a lot of people were saying Tara just likes to dump ingredients, but for this one, you're actually measuring it.
No, I measured it.
Specifically, yeah.
Yeah, I measured it for this one. I measured everything for this one. So, like, guys, okay, so let Dave will show you here. So, in my sugar thing, I always keep a 1/2 cup measure. And then in my flour, I always keep a 1 cup measure. So, yeah, so I measured it. Maybe it didn't look like that because it looked like I was just scooping it out of there. Maybe that's what the deal
Well,
was.
because she often does for our recipes.
Well, not for cakes and stuff.
Well, yeah, you measure the things that are important to be measured on our stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So then we're putting it in. Yum. Looks delish.
So they're asking about the batter being that thick. Is that?
Yeah, that's about normal for a carrot cake. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's normal. All right. So, we're going to put this in the oven for
So does this recipe usually have raisins?
25 minutes, and
Okay.
and I left out the pecans because Mike does not like pecans.
You should have put them in one because I hate to have it not be exactly according to the recipe.
Well,
But-
they didn't do theirs according to our recipe. They added vanilla extract. That is like horrible. It's
Well,
just
that's 'cause they
horrible.
didn't have any
They
ha-
ruined the whole. They ruined the whole recipe.
They didn't have any Haitian vanilla available. Brad, you and I should go down to Haiti and see if we can buy some down there. I heard you say you had been to Haiti for a mission trip or something, and I was thinking, I've always wanted to take the kids there for that same purpose. Carrie says, I think you're doing a fabulous job, Tara.
Okay, good. Well, I don't want to what? Defile their recipe. Is that the word? I don't know if that's the word. That's probably not the right word I'm thinking of.
Sandra asked if the bowl was plastic or glass.
Plastic?
Was it plastic? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the frosting. Except my bowl that I picked is not a good bowl. Oh.
Willa says, hi there, watched the other cake video earlier. It was fun watching.
Yeah, they did really good. Okay, this bowl will be better. So, for the frosting then, you're gonna need 8 ounces of cream cheese. Which a mouse got into my cream cheese.
Wait, what? Seriously?
No.
She means a very
Oh.
large mouse
Are you talking about VJ?
who speaks American English. I was going to say English, and then I thought maybe I need to qualify that.
Who speaks American English?
Yes.
Okay, so let's find another cream cheese here. If I can get it open, my goodness. All right, here we go. So for the frosting, we're putting in our cream cheese. Gotta love good old cream cheese. Oh, man, I love cream cheese. I love cream cheese. I love cottage cheese. I just like all kinds of cheese. Okay. And then I'm gonna nuke this for just a second because it was almost it hasn't gotten room temperature enough yet, so.
I've been sharing the link for Big Family Homestead's cookbook that has this recipe in it, but you can also get the recipe on their video, which I'm sharing the link to that too, because they did include the ingredients in the video.
Yep. Okay, so then, do they do something first? This shouldn't be a rocket science
This is a
recipe.
rocket science, people.
Yeah, okay. So, Let's get the cream cheese and the butter mixed up. Woo!
Oh, that smells delish.
Okay, I need my deep bowl. This is not a deep bowl, so this could be very exciting here in just a moment.
Patricia wonders if your announcement earlier makes you a cheesy lady.
Ah, I get that. That was a joke. Okay, so this is a 2-pound bag of powdered sugar, so I'm going to put half of it in here. Okay. And then my vanilla from the store that's not ready, because my other one's not ready yet, but that's okay.
Oh, is this a super good frosting?
It's pretty good, yeah.
Oh, I think this is a different frosting.
Wow, Brad, I'm sure you can probably see it, but you're getting a lot of compliments on how gorgeous the cake looked on your end. Oh, yum. Patty says that Big Family added almond extract. Yum. No?
Why would you ruin a cake like that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. Okay, Dave, go get me my cake plate, please.
Your what?
Down there on the bottom.
Big Family says, baloney, the cake was delicious.
I knew it would be because, you know, it's my recipe. Yeah,
Oh, the bigger one.
that one's fine. All right, here we go. Let me wipe up my mess.
It has red thing on it. It's just a sprinkle.
Okay, now, through the magic of Facebook Live and YouTube Live,
What?
we have
That was amazing.
a few already. Now, I'm going to learn from Krista's mistake, and I'm putting a little bit of frosting on the bottom here so that my cake doesn't slide around.
Was her sliding around? I must have looked away at that moment.
Yes. Okay, there's one.
Do you do that before?
Yeah,
Oh, that's a trick I didn't know.
yes. Okay, so here's layer number 1. Yum.
Ooh, nice.
And by the way, guys, our next sequel to Dining on a Dime, which is coming out hopefully at Thanksgiving, we will have a carrot cake recipe in there.
So we have a lot of people asking, how do they enter and how do they vote?
Okay, so you need to be subscribed to Living on a Dime on YouTube and Big Family Homestead on YouTube. Then you need to comment on whose recipe you think you would like. Whoa! Whose recipe you would think you would like the best. And then Monday evening, Big Family is going to give away a cookbook of ours, and on their live show, and on our live show, we are going to give away a cookbook of theirs. We are on at 4:30 Mountain. Oh shoot, with the time things, I can't remember what time they're on. I think, is it 7 Central? I can't remember. Brad will put it in the comments there.
So, sorry. There was another question on that. Oh, so if they like one or the other, they can still comment on both videos,
Yep.
right?
Mhm.
So they can be entered in both?
Yep.
All right. So the video, if you missed the link to Big Family Homestead's channel, you can go to our show notes at livingonadime.com and click show notes, and the link is there so you can find that video, and I'm also sharing it periodically. And then, of course, this one is this video. So, oh, but if you're watching it on Facebook, they have to go to YouTube to comment,
Yep.
right?
Yeah, you need to go to YouTube to comment.
Because the comment picker only works on YouTube,
Yep.
and it's random, so no favorites here.
Yep.
All
Alright.
A couple of people are saying you didn't set the timer, but you haven't put anything in yet, right?
Oh, I didn't? Oops.
Or did you? Oh, you did put something
Yeah.
in.
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. How much time do we got left? Maybe
How long was it in for?
15 minutes, maybe?
Is
There
it
we
a
go.
20-minute recipe?
It's 25.
Oh, I would have thought it's 20 minutes left, but okay. I don't know.
Now, Brad and Krista in their cookbook have a pineapple frosting recipe, and oh my goodness, that would be so delicious on this. I have never heard of the pineapple frosting recipe. But that sounded like that would be really good on this too. Yum a rummo.
Susan likes the cake spreader. Actually, it's very nice.
Yes. It's called an offset spatula. I guess I should have gotten a link for it.
Yeah, Clara, I was noticing some strange things happening on the Facebook comments too.
What's happening, or do I want to know?
Some of them are not appearing or disappearing after we put them on for a
Are
little
they?
bit. I only saw mine, and I was thinking, what? I'm sure other people.
All
are
right,
coming.
guys. Sprinkle the top with pecans, but since Mike is not a pecan person, Dave, can you have me a plate?
But that's this
I am not going to put them on there. Yum.
Bakeware or normal?
Normal. All right. So here's the thing. Since Brad and Krista confessed that they don't like coconut, do I dare confess that none of my family likes carrot cake? I'm the only one.
Come on, Mom. Why'd you have to say that?
Well, I don't.
So,
We can at least pretend, Mom.
so we're gonna give it a try here.
I was hoping Ellie would be home because I like it okay. I just don't really adore carrot. It's not my normal choice. And so, but I think Ellie
You want
would.
to try it?
Maybe.
I think
Can I
Ellie
try a little
would
bit? Wow, that's hot.
have kind of the reaction that Claire had.
That is a pretty,
And that's what I was thinking would be a better.
Ellie would
Wait,
like
what
carrot
was-
cake.
pie cake.
Oh man, it looks amazing.
What
wow.
does it have in
It's
it?
a layered carrot cake.
We should,
Okay.
What does it have in it?
yum.
It's carrot cake.
Does it have carrots in it?
Yes.
Oh.
Will you eat it if we tell you no?
Just kidding.
Okay,
No, I'm
here.
fine.
You want to try a bite?
Yeah, I'll try a little.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can I try?
We'll let Jack be the
Get-
first taste tester.
Close-up reaction.
Jack said, "I want."
It
he
tastes
told
good.
me I should have some with frosting on it.
It tastes
Oh,
really
that's
good,
good.
actually.
That's really good. So this recipe will be showing up in our next cookbook. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're not gonna take it,
Have
Brad.
an entire slice for myself.
Mmm,
Maybe
that is good.
Mmm.
a slice for myself.
Yeah, to blow the diet, this is worth it.
Mom.
Man, that's really good. Yum.
That is actually good.
Oh, man, the cream cheese frosting is really awesome too.
Yes, you may.
That is super delish. Oh,
Can you have
yum.
a slice for yourself?
Okay, so maybe I do like carrot cake.
Wow. Jack wants a whole slice for himself. I think it's a winner. Yum.
Wait, so are you guys determining whose recipe wins or whose cooking skills wins?
We don't know what we're determining.
Or the,
Denise says
What?
Buster wants a piece, but we're not going to give it to Buster because he's not too picky, and
Oh.
we just as soon save the awesome stuff for us. Poor guy.
Side up. Why do I get?
It's okay if it's not
Yum.
right side up. Really.
Jesse says, "Great job.
It's good.
Carrot
Big
cake is
Family.
delicious. It really is. Maybe I just haven't had the good carrot cake."
I think Big
Go.
Family ate it sideways
Although,
Yeah, go check out their cookbook, guys.
Let me share a link
That
to their
is
cookbook again.
definitely worth it.
Wow. Well, to be fair, they did say it's the best carrot cake, and
It
it's
is.
pretty amazing. I'm sharing a link to their cookbook, but you can also go to their channel. These links I've been sharing, if you happen to miss any of them, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and all these links are there
Yep.
as well. So,
Yeah.
But they're at Big Family Homestead on YouTube, so.
Yeah, and we are
Yum.
each going to give away the other's cookbook. And,
I guess I'm not supposed to be eating cream cheese, am I? Just a little bit more won't hurt.
well, it won't hurt anything. Okay, so while we finish up with questions and stuff here, guys, I'm going to cut my goat milk, oatmeal, honey, and olive oil soap, so it's biblical.
So North Star Prep Center says, a plow ride to Wisconsin and Colorado. But I was thinking, earlier I thought that was a typo, so what's the scoop on the plow ride?
Because we've all got snow.
Oh, I see. Right over my head. Sorry.
It's okay. He's a little slow
I'm
today.
a little slow today.
Just a little bit.
Baker Mom has asked, what is in the jars next to the stove? Those cute jars.
Oh, jars. Okay, so it is my Dead Sea salt scrub, and I was going to tell you guys about this. So I got all the ingredients and everything for it before I decided to shut down the store. And I went ahead and thought, you know what, I just want to use the stuff all up. Well, I had 45 jars. And that's all I was going to do. But, dumb me and my math skills, I'm horrible at math. I totally
I feel you, Mom.
miscalculated how many jars I needed for the amount of Dead Sea salt that I have. So this is a Dead Sea salt body scrub. My sister-in-law asked me to make some super moisturizing for your hands. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Dad, don't break your diet.
Um,
Come on.
So she asked me to make it up for her. So this is my sister-in-law Shayla's Dead Sea salt scrub. But
If it's a small
So,
piece, nobody will know.
I ordered 90 more jars because that's how much I need to use up the ingredients. I really messed that one up. So anyway, 3/4 of these are sold. I think I have like 9 left in stock, but I have more jars on the way, and they should be here in early next week. So if you guys want to grab some, you can. Of course, it's 40% off. HomemadeSoapMakingSupplies.com. Click on soaps on the top right, and it's 40% off. HomemadeSoapMakingSupplies.com.
There's a bit of carrot in my cup.
Oh, sorry.
So there are a lot of questions still coming in about the Big Family Homestead proof. Mike's getting more cake. We win. Especially since I'm not supposed to be eating the cream cheese. Getting a lot of questions on how to enter. So after the video is over, you go back to the video and you comment in the video, particularly telling us which one you'd like. And the same thing, you can go over to the to Big Family Homestead's version of the video that they did earlier.
The Italian cream cake.
The Italian cream cake, and you can comment on that one as well. And for each one, you have to be subscribed to be entered in the drawing. And everyone who's just subscribed and comments on either one of those videos on Monday, we will both do drawings. We will do a drawing for their book, and they'll do a drawing for our book. So,
Yep.
yay.
Yeah. So,
A few people asked, yes, Bandana Grandma, it's a skinny piece of cake, so it doesn't count. A few people asked, do you not frost the sides too?
I do, but I hate frosting the sides, so I didn't on that one.
It still tastes amazing.
I do. I like seeing the different layers in between, so
Bandana Grandma, you just have to get technical.
now what?
It's the same question I asked earlier. So does the person who wrote the recipe win, or the person who baked it?
I don't know. Here you go.
I was thinking that earlier as I saw
Stick it in the bucket.
Brad and Krista trying it, and it looked so good, and they looked so enthusiastic when they tried it, and I was thinking, Wow, so is it the making the recipe or the recipe itself?
Or the enthusiasm.
Yeah, because that was pretty impressive.
That's funny.
Mary, I missed your show again. Carrot cake was my dad's favorite when he was still alive.
Well, this is a really good one. It's really good.
It will still be,
Yeah.
as after we're done, it will be back. It'll still be on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, that's
my
a good
goodness.
idea.
So what are you cutting? Soap.
Ice
Yes.
cream lady, when I juice carrots, I sometimes save some of the pulp and add a little bit of juice for that carrot cake. Oh, that's a good idea.
It smells like a mix of French wine and vanilla.
Yes, you guys get 2 votes and 2 chances to win if you comment on each of our channels.
So Pam had said our family's favorite carrot cake recipe uses baby food carrots instead of raw carrots.
Oh.
It's won several blue ribbons at the county fair.
Well, Pam,
Wow.
I'm looking for a carrot cake recipe. Send it to me, and if I think it's worthy, I'll put it in the next cookbook and give you credit.
So it'll be the second best carrot cake recipe on YouTube?
No, it'll be the best. It'll be the best.
I was trying to reach out there, Brad. Tara, Mike sneaked carrot cake. Big Family wins.
That's funny.
Oops.
Wait, so we're doing by recipe then?
Jack, Amy T says you have a good mom, Jack, because mom turned off the beater before she gave it to you.
Because personally, I don't think the recipe would taste good.
You get it?
If you didn't have a fantastic
You've heard that
cook.
before?
You don't think so, huh?
Nope.
Carrie Lynn says I like to see the cake layers. It's more rustic.
Well, that's what I like, but that's just my opinion. Guys, also, if you're wanting to start making soap, I have my soap molds. I think I've only got like 15 of these silicone molds left. They're 40% off, and that's the best deal you'll find anywhere. I haven't seen them cheaper anywhere, so you can get it at Homemade Soap Making Supplies. And if you go into the micas, guys, I have a new mystery box of micas with I only have 30 boxes, but I have a mystery box of micas that are 50% off. So if you go to homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com, click on any of the colors of micas, you'll see the mystery box there, and it explains. You get 50% off.
Jamie says, don't forget, you already promised the second cake to me. No take
I know. It's going to your house tomorrow, so you better be up in the morning.
Well,
or it'll be on your front porch in the
You
morning.
know why? I shouldn't say this because Brad's listening. Because if she kept it here, she would eat it all tomorrow.
I love carrot cake. Carrot cake's like my favorite cake ever. Well, oh no.
Jody, I think that is true for Tara's. Too much frosting if the sides are frosted. I think Tara's not as fond of frosting.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I was a kid. I used to want to just keep the top piece of the cake that had the frosting
corner.
on it.
Actually, I really like frosting.
I just scrape off the frosting on the
Yeah.
piece
Oops.
and take that. What's wrong?
Well, it looks like my soap is weeping. So I don't know if my fragrance didn't get mixed in.
Could it have been because
So I may have to rebatch this one and start all over. Shoot.
So a couple people asked about you taking a bite of cake when they're assuming it's not gluten-free.
No, it's not, and I'm going to pay for it tomorrow, but it was really good. Yeah, I'll regret it tomorrow, but it was really good. Shoot. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to rebatch these guys and remake a new set. It looks like it didn't turn out quite like I was hoping. Oh well.
Oh man, that was very satisfying.
So goes life.
It was satisfying.
It was
Dad.
satisfying.
It was extraordinarily, amazingly, beautifully satisfying.
Life of a Wife says, I feel like your books are like iPhones because when the new one comes out, I have to have it. That's beautiful.
She feels like it's what?
They're like iPhones because when the new one
Oh.
comes out, I have to have it. That's
funny.
beautiful. I love it.
Isn't that the truth?
We had one person. Oh, I can't remember what her name was. Shoot. She has had every single edition of our book. And I think, is there 5 or 6 different editions?
Yeah.
Let's see. There's the first one, black and white cover.
And there's the color
There's
one.
the second one with the color cover.
Then there's the first one with...
Then the
Books Are
printer took over for Books Are Fun. Then we changed it for us. And then we changed it again. And then we have the 20th. So we have 6 different editions of Dining on a Dime.
Fun. That's lovely. That's an amazing comment.
That's funny.
C says use a cheese slicer to cut soap. This is similar to that.
Yeah, you can use a cheese slicer if you want. This soap cutter just makes it more precise, and it doesn't leave drag marks like cheese cutters can.
Where's Char says I missed the Bake Off. Good news. Both channels it will still be on, so you can, if you go to Big Family Homestead on YouTube, you can see the Italian cream cake.
Yep.
And then if you come back to our channel, you can see the carrot cake.
Yep.
And if you forgot, anyone who can't figure out where, bye Amy. Anyone who can't figure out where, oh, have fun, Amy. She's going to Melbourne.
Ooh.
So that'll be fun. Sorry, if there are any links or anything, like, I'm going to keep sharing links, but like to Big Family's cookbook, or to their video that has the recipe ingredients in it, or to our sale, all those are on our show notes. If you go to livingonadime.com and click show notes. Your store is sold out of your soap cutters. Is there any way to get it from the manufacturer?
Okay, so here's what happened with my soap cutter, and I haven't talked about it yet, but I'm going to talk about it. So I had this soap cutter specially designed for me. I went and talked to my neighbor who is a woodworker and a metal worker, and we spent 4 months designing it. And he was supposed to be making them for me, and then I was going to sell them. Well, after 6 months, he flaked out on me. So I'm right back to square one. I personally would like to just sell the soap cutters because I designed this with a lot of really cool features. And so, I don't know. So if anybody knows of a woodworker or a metal worker that might be interested in making these for me, let me know. And then when I come back in the fall, I can start selling them. But I have to start from scratch all over again, finding a whole nother person. I want to find somebody who's reliable, somebody who's not, probably somebody who's retired or self-employed, and they do this kind of stuff self-employed. But I have a lot of people come check my website, 500 people a month come and check out my soap cutter. So I could be selling a lot of these things, but I need a guy to make them for me now. So.
Okay. Oh, yeah, maybe Bud. Actually, Bud was the one that was the first soap cutter that Tara had.
Yeah,
Bud in Missouri.
but mine's better. I added some features to it that I love. I loved my Bud soap cutter, but I added some features to it that are actually way more helpful. And this is a stinking good product, but I gotta find somebody to make it for me now. So I prefer to find somebody who's retired or somebody who does this kind of thing for their living. But I need somebody who's reliable and not flaky, because when I get orders for them, I need to be able to fulfill the orders. So
That Jessica says, I'm watching your video at the airport, and this guy Paul sitting next to me became interested in that good-looking carrot cake, and now he's watching with me. He said, hey.
well, hey guy
Paul.
next to Jessica. Jessica's one of our best viewers ever. She's been with us forever. We love her. That's
Yes.
hilarious.
That's awesome.
So anyway, that's the whole saga with the soap cutter. I had pre-sold a lot of them, and I was very upset when I had to refund all those people their money because I had pre-sold a lot of them, and he told me they were going to be done. But he ended up flaking out on me, so.
Well, that's why when Tara was saying if somebody's retired, it would have to be somebody retired who's kind of goal-oriented in order to get the project done.
Yeah, not somebody who's going to be
Retired.
working on it one week and not working on it the next week, or, you know, that type of thing. But somebody that I can get a good, I'm not saying that they're going to be employed full-time or anything, but somebody that's at least reliable. So if you're traveling all over the country, or if you've got grandkids that you're watching or something like that, then that probably wouldn't. Well, Missouri, I had actually talked to him, and I can't get it for a good enough price from him for me to resell it on my store. So, and actually mine's better. I mean, the way I designed it, it has several features that are just actually a lot more user-friendly for soap makers. And so that's why I would really, Judy, you can't really patent something like this. I mean, I would love to, but you can't really patent something like this.
One change and then.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, that's part of the reason I didn't have reliable people helping out. So that was part of the problem with some of this stuff. So that's why I'm going to take a break for the summer. See if I want to go ahead and go fresh in the fall. Change some things. If not, I may just wait until we can find a house to move to, which who knows how long that will be.
Mary, I just told my 17-year-old granddaughter she needs to learn how to cook, and she said, why?
Because when you have no money, you will be able to eat.
Someday other people won't be there to do it for you.
Yeah.
You won't want to spend $1,600 a month on
Rachel, we are doing more grocery videos. We have Mom's series on how she eats on $80 a month. I went to the grocery store I had my groceries delivered on Monday, I think. Was it Monday? And I have that haul video that's coming out either tomorrow or Saturday. So
Stephanie, there's not free shipping on our cookbooks right now. They are on sale. So they're on sale for 25% off. There's a coupon code Mother's Day, all one word. So
all right, guys, look at that yummy goodness. Woo!
I guess Big Families would have free shipping since it's only an ebook.
Wait, are we delivering that to Jamie's?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Ms. T, if you have a mouth, you should know how to cook more than just a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys know of a guy who might be interested in doing this, somebody mentioned on here, email me, editor@livingonadime.com. I would prefer metal. If I can get somebody who does metal over wood first, I would prefer metal. But I also understand it is a much more complicated process. My parents were in manufacturing for 20 years. I totally understand what a pain in the butt it is to set all this stuff up with jigs and things like that. I totally understand that. That's why I was patient for 6 months with this guy. But after 6 months was more than plenty of time for this to be done. And he was just not getting it done. And it was just excuse after excuse. So, yeah, so if you guys know of somebody who might be interested, go ahead and email me and we can talk. But, ooh, Michelle, new viewer. Welcome.
Oh, Julie says my husband Dan is very interested in making your soap cutters.
Well, Julie, email me and let me know, because I could probably sell enough soap cutters without having my soap store open just from the videos that I've already done. Because here's the thing, okay, we're having a little business class here. Here's the thing, you can make the best product in the world, but if you don't have a way to market it, it's not going to do you any good. And that's why we had a neighbor one time who had a...
Took us a long time to figure that out.
Yeah, who had a bakery. And she kept saying, well, my recipes are so much better than yours. Well, first of all, they weren't. They were actually nasty. I was like, oh my goodness, this is horrible. But I can't believe you had a bakery. But, like, whatever. So we helped her learn how to set up a cookbook, get it printed and all that. She ordered 2,500 cookbooks and she sold like 50 of them. And she's like, well, I just don't know why I'm not selling any. My recipes are really good. Because you have to know the marketing. And here's the thing. We have the marketing down because we have such a huge, we have almost 1 million people on our social media, our website
On
that are
all social media.
yeah, all social media, our website, all put together, almost 1 million people seeing us a month through everything that we do. Well, and I'm not saying that to brag. What I'm saying is we have the market. And if I can get a good product, a reliable product, I can probably sell it just even with my soap videos that I already have. So
she actually tried to tell the guy she was having to do it that, hey, if you could get these, there are people just begging for
well, and
them.
I told the guy, I said, I have already pre-sold thousands of dollars worth of these things. Thousands, guys. We're talking thousands of dollars. I had pre-sold because this is such a cool product. And I had to refund it all. Yeah, talk about making yourself sick. But I had to refund it all because he just wouldn't get it done. And so, anyway.
So, Jennifer's asking, what recipe is in the classic dining needs to add temperature 325? But that's not the one in the classic, right?
It's not in the classic. It's in the 20th anniversary edition. It's the Italian cream cake. So, it's only the 20th anniversary edition. The Italian cream cake needs 325 degrees.
And that one is the one that Big Family Homestead made earlier today as part of the bake-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
yeah, so somebody asked about little soap slivers. I have a little soap net. I might be sold out. HomemadeSoapMakingSupplies.com. I have a little soap net that is a little nylon bag. Love the thing. I have been selling them as fast as I can get them in. American made from a wonderful guy back east. And it is $30. If you spend $30, you get 40% off. So you only have to spend like what, $20 or something.
here, I'll share that link.
And you get 40% off, or $18, something like that. You can get 40% off everything. Homemade soapmakingsupplies.com. I'm closing down for the summer.
Nicole said, yippee, just ordered the mystery box from Leica's. Thanks.
Yay! And so you guys could see from my picture on that, I have this huge, it doesn't look that big on the picture. It's huge. I've got hundreds of jars of micas in there that didn't work. When we packaged them, it was the packaging issue. And so you guys were getting a really good deal.
So a lot of people were encouraging you to put this on Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tara could handle Shark Tank.
I don't know if Shark Tank can handle me.
Well,
She'd be telling judges to get it together.
she'd be like, get it together, me.
Although I need Shark Tank because they're good at business, and that's where we have failed, is we're not good at business, and we're finally getting better at it.
Yeah, but Shark Tank just criticizes you for...
But honestly...
Like, they just, push you down for doing the wrong stuff, and they don't seem to really focus on it.
Yeah. Honestly,
From what
with the
I've
kind of
seen.
business we have, we should be bringing in at least $500,000 a year, and we're not. But I'm frustrated. Yeah, there's other bloggers and vloggers out there who are doing it. That's why we haven't figured out what we're doing yet.
I always forget how big her stuff is. Oops.
Well, it doesn't seem like that much, to be honest.
And so for those of you who might have missed it, first of all, you can see the bake-off that we had if you go to Big Family Homestead and watch the Italian cream cake video. And you can also come here and after this is over and watch the best carrot cake video. And in order to enter the contest for those, or the giveaway for those of you who are asking, comment on each one of the videos, ours on our channel and theirs on their channel, and you have to be subscribed to that channel, and each one of us is going to do a drawing on Monday.
Yep, and if you guys want the best carrot cake with cream cheese frosting, this is the one until I get my recipe figured out for the new book.
Wait, you guys saw the super chat earlier, right?
Oh, did we get a super chat?
Yeah, Jamie texted me and said...
Oh, sorry we missed it. Where? Let's see, where is the...
It says no super chat.
Oh, that's weird.
Do you have it on there?
Wait, that might have been earlier, actually.
Oh, maybe it was from Monday, Wednesday.
Yeah, it might have been Wednesday.
Oh,
Yeah, that
okay, I was
was
going to say, I hope we didn't miss
Sorry.
it.
Tara,
Misunderstood.
where are the Dead Sea Salt? So these are the Dead Sea Salt scrubs, guys, that I got made up today.
They're wondering where they are on the website. on homemade
if you
soap-making
go to
supplies.
homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com, top right, click on homemade soaps. They are in with my soaps. And yes, these, even though are a brand new product, they're 40% off. I'm just getting rid of all my inventory, and just, if I come back in the fall, I'm just going to start fresh. And I had just got this in, and yeah, I could have kept it around, but I was like, oh, I got all the stuff, let's just sell it. So
let's see. I'm looking to see any questions that we might have had. Sorry, I've been a little overwhelmed with the questions. Can we do some more Save on Grocery shows?
yeah, I
Yes.
answered that already.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
Anything
Cherry, I have no idea how they make clear vanilla. It's probably an artificial vanilla flavor. That's the way I was looking at that Haitian one that Brad and Krista were liking. And it is an imitation vanilla flavor. It's only got like 1% alcohol. So, and that's fine. But sometimes, and actually, I'll be honest, I like the taste of the vanilla flavoring better, personally. I do. Maybe it's just because that's what I grew up on, but
Michelle
or
says,
I've used for years.
Michelle says, work smarter, not harder. Joanne says, my father constantly said that, and work for yourself. Thing is,
Said what? What did I say?
work smarter, not harder. Well, you didn't say it.
Oh.
Or maybe
Yeah.
you did.
Well, and yeah, that's partly why if I'm going to revamp if I come back in the fall and try and figure out a way to do this without killing myself. Because my plan in August when I started this was my assistant was going to do everything and I was only going to make soap. I wasn't even going to clean up and set up. I was going to have her do everything, and all I would do is go live for an hour. And it didn't work that way. And just setting up and cleaning up and doing the show, even though she was doing most of the shipping, really wore me out. So we either need to move to get a dedicated studio, or I need to figure out another way to do it or not do it until we move.
Janine, just
So-
make your brownies and they look amazing. Yay.
Yay!
If you missed any of the links to any of these things, or if you're confused about it, you can go to livingonadime.com and click show notes, and the information is there. Although I don't think I said about the drawing there. Oh, yeah. Everything is there, except I'm not sure if it says comment for the drawing, so I can check that after the show.
Okay.
So,
All right, guys. So please head over to Big Family Homestead and subscribe on YouTube and comment and enter their drawing for our cookbook. After the show, please subscribe to us and comment on their, if you like their cake or our cake, and you can win a copy of their cookbook. The drawing is on Monday on both of our live shows. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please go to livingonadime.com. Mother's Day is the sale code to get Dining on a Dime for 25% off and a free menus. Please go to homemadesoapmakingsupplies.com. Get my sea salt, my soaps, and if you make soap, you can get things like my wonderful silicone molds. I ran out of the digital thermometers after yesterday's show. I sold out of all of them.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it. I sold like 25 in an hour. So all the digital thermometers are gone, but I've got micas if you make soap. I got micas left, and I am making more soap up to get rid of my oil supply that I have, to get that used up so I don't have to hold it till fall. So anyway.
Faithful Roots J. Faye, first time catching you live. Glad you're here.
Well, thank you.
Does the vanilla stuff smell like vanilla yet?
Yes.
Are you gonna
Let's
smell it?
Yep.
see. I thought I saw something else, but I don't see it now. So if I missed it, I'm sorry.
Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you guys on Monday. Please check out our videos that come out this weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
Where's that cake? That one's for you, Brad.
That's because you're his safe place.
I am.
That's
like being a
weird.
safe place.